All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are y'all feeling? Woo! You know, I love being on stage because it's the only place you can ask somebody, how are you feeling, and they can reply, woo. And it's socially acceptable. Try doing that in one-on-one. It doesn't work. We are Arcana. We are a brass band out of Chicago, Illinois. It is always lovely to be back at Emerson Oliver in this beautiful town of Woodstock. Wow. And we have a bunch of Halloween stuff for you tonight. We've got costumes. We've got unique tunes, some new music. And in fact, this is an older song, but it's new to us. I just recently heard this recording by Louis Armstrong, and I thought it was spooky, and I thought it was swinging. Spooky swinging, that's what we do. So, this is a number called You've Got Me Voodooed. You've Got Me Voodooed. Hey, we're in. Low Tommy. Yeah. And triangles. You got it. You got magic potion, you've got me with emotion, you control my very soul, you've got me voodooed. You knew the goddess Venus would put this love between us. Oh baby, you got me voodooed. You knew you had the power, you even picked the hour. When the moon was full, I was hypnotized, I looked in your eyes, I knew my heart was filled with love. Just like the siren Circe, you've got me in your mercy, always to have and hold. You've got me voodooed, Mark. Hey! Woo! just like some magic potion. You fill me with emotion. You control my very soul. You got me voodooed. Hey, just like that goddess Venus. You knew there's love between us. You inspired me with desire. You got me voodooed. I knew you had the power, and you even picked the hour when the moon was full above. I was hypnotized when I looked into your eyes, Marquis, but I was filled with love. Just like the siren Circe, you've got me at your mercy, always to heaven hold. Hey, you got me voodoo, good baby. What is? Oh, yeah, let's give it up for William Russell on the tuba, huh? Can he do that? Yes, he can. All right, so you got me voodooed. We're trying to cover the whole pantheon of horror movies here, from zombies to Frankensteins. I guess there's really only one Frankenstein and then a monster that's called whatever. What is this? Is it an English test? The librarian's gone. We don't have to be accurate now. So, on that spectrum, there was a librarian right there. Every speakeasy has a librarian. You can tell by the signs. Yeah, if you're shushed. They try to get a quarter from you afterwards for your late fee. So I had a gig recently that was going late. It was a wedding gig. And I said, you know what would be fun? They have a giant TV here for no apparent reason. Let's watch The Blob on YouTube, which was up there at least. It can't be legal. It had the Criterion symbol in the beginning. You can't do that. Are you allowed to do that? No. And yeah. Right? So anyway, one thing I thought was charming was it's a pretty serious movie. Like there's not a lot of jokes. You know, Steve McQueen's in it. He's not much of a jokester. And but the theme song was pretty buoyant. You know, pretty silly kind of stuff. And I looked it up later, and it turns out it was written by none other than Burt Bacharach. Remember him? What the world needs now is some other song. We're not going to do that one. Hey. But that felt very Mario. Felt Mario. Anyway, while I was looking into that wasn't the most shocking thing I learned about the Blob theme song. What? Yes, it turns out that in the 1980s, there was a Colombian group that covered the Blob as La Burbuja, the bubble. I didn't really get picked up on the mic. There we go. They made that sound a lot, and it is a massive hit. If you go to YouTube and look up La Burbuja, you're going to get like a video with 6 million views, and it has very little to do with the movie The Blob. Which just goes to show you never can tell. So we're going to play that song now. This is the theme from The Blob, or La Burbuja. Yeah. A one, a two, a one. Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps and glides and slides along the wall, right through the door and all along the wall. A splotch, a blotch, be careful of the blob. Huh! Beware of the blob, Mark. blob. The blob. It's blobbing. Right? I read a great article once about how Burt Bacharach liked asymmetry. It's like a thing in a lot of his music. Then you look at that and it's like, oh yeah, it kind of has a 12 and 16 thing going on. Even in something as simple as the theme from The Blob. Everything is jobbing is what we call club dates if you're from the East Coast, or general business if you're from the West Coast. Over here we call it jobbing. But this isn't jobbing, this is celebrating. This is playing, folks. And speaking of playing, everybody has a skeleton. Whether you like it or not, folks, there's a room full of skeletons chattering our teeth together. We just had the benefit of skin and tongues. And so Stevie Wonder once wrote a song called Skeletons, and you might think, does it have anything to do with skeletons? And that's where you're wrong. It has nothing to do with anything. He says skeletons is the first word, and that's it. I have no idea why this song is called Skeletons, but I really do like it. It's a good song, and so we're going to play it for you now. This is Stevie Wonder's Skeletons. 1, 2, from the top. Everybody sing along now. Skeletons, 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 skeletons. I'm just kidding. That's not really the lyrics. We're making it up. last time. I want to hear you. Ready? Here we go. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. I want to hear you, Mark. Skeleton, skeleton. Yeah. Here we go. Skeletons in your closet. They're itching to come outside. Messing with your conscience in a way your face can't hide. Things are getting funky down in the old corral. And it's not the skunks that's stinking, it's the stinking lies you tell. Woo! Here we go. What did your mama tell you about lying? She said it wasn't polite to make a white one. What did your daddy tell you about lying? He said a white one turns into a black one. Skeletons, huh? Who knew that one? Anybody? I thought I was hallucinating that the song is... I looked up skeleton songs, and they're like, this is on the Stevie Wonder #1 album. And I'm like hell it is. What are you talking about? What is this? You're trying to mess with me? But it turns out it's actually a real song. Wow. It sounds like Stevie. He loves E-flat minor. You know why, folks? You know why? There's a lot of black note keys on that, right? So if you can feel the 2s and 3s, the black note keys, you can find it. It's a lot easier to find the key of E-flat minor if you're blind. This is actually true. You can take that one to the bank. But you know what? We're taking this too silly, folks. I want to get ominous. It's Halloween, right? Or it will be on Tuesday, right? Halloween, some people call it. And I thought, what better way to get us in the spooky mood than with the immortal classic, The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe. Wow. Joe, that's kind of a long poem. Are you going to say the whole thing? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. This is the musical accompaniment designed to accompany the poem, The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe. An Edgar Allan poem, if you will. Wow. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't seem right. I see the problem. That was actually the theme from the TV show That's So Raven, the Disney Channel originally TV show. Oh man, that's egg on my face. Man, I thought it was going to be all spooky, but it turns out it was the theme song to a child's television show called That's So Raven. It starred Raven Simone. She could see the future. This crowd might be a little too old for that. But you know what? You got to stick to your guns, folks. Hey. Oh, thank you. You know who else saw things? Raven, when she saw the future, you know? I see the camera zoomed into your pupils, and you could see that was a... Sometimes you gotta follow through on the ideas, folks. You know, you think, Joe, why would you spend any amount of your time arranging That's So Raven? Well, you know, you have the idea, you gotta do it. It's like a glass of water, folks. If you don't drink the water, your friend's not gonna bring you another one. But let's get on to some real material, shall we? This is an original. We haven't done a lot of originals tonight because we've been going through the spooktacular stuff. I'm sorry? Pretty good, right? We should probably open it for solos next time.
Yeah, I mean, it's great.
Well, thank you. The drummer likes the song he just played. Yeah. Give it up for Zach Marks, why won't we? Why won't you, actually? Give it up for Zach Marks. Here we go. No. So, I got 2 daughters. One's 5, one's 1. And when the 5-year-old was learning how to spell her name, I thought, hey, why don't you write a song to learn how to spell your name? Her name's Cece, C-E-C-I-C-C. And so I had her sing a song into the microphone. I went and wrote a song around it. And I thought, this will be a way that she can learn her name. Now, I don't think she knows anything about this song now. I think she's totally forgotten it. And she spells her name fine. In fact, I think she wants to change the way she spells her name, which is a humbling moment as a parent. But Cece can be spelled a variety of different ways. It doesn't have to be C-E-C-I. Do tell, right? C-E-C-E. It's a little easier. So I think she might want that. But anyway, I still love this song, and technically she has a co-writer credit. So this is a song I wrote with my, at the time, 3-year-old daughter called Spell Your Name for my daughter Cece. Hello, hello. Oh, we're back. Hey, hi. I got it working. It does look like there's a red light on there. Red is good, right? Oh, it isn't. Sorry, folks, we're out of batteries. Don't you be sorry. Hi, it's me again. I'm louder now. What we're gonna do? We're gonna play one more for you. Then we're gonna. Oh my gosh. I'm soft now. Hi. Hello. Me too. Hey now. Hey, none of that colorful stuff here. No. We're running a family operation. Way back when, in 67. Is that what you're playing? I was a dandy gamma pie. Wow. Yeah, Steely Dan fans in the house? Any Steeler Dans? Well, we're going to play a song that has nothing to do with Steely Dan. Is this the last song of our second set here? Is that how this works? Or should we do one more? Well, maybe do one or two. I don't know. We'll feel this out. Anyway, there's a lot of songs called Zombie that have nothing to do with zombie, and this is one of them. Now, you might be thinking, are they really doing the Cranberries? Are they doing that? No, we're actually not. There's another song called Zombie by Fela Kuti that was so controversial it got people killed because the Nigerian government didn't like it. So we're not saying any inciting political material here. We're just going to take the tune here. It's called, you guessed it, Zombie by Fela Kuti. went down to the St. James Infirmary to see my baby there. She was stretched out upon a long white table, so soft, so calm, so fair. Oh, let her go, God bless her. Oh, the devil's gonna get her wherever she may be. Well, you can look this whole world over, but you'll never find another baritone sax playing man like Mark Hebert. You know, in jazz, there's a special concept. It's called a contrafact. And what it means is you can play chord changes and write your own melody to it. It's actually a really hallowed part of our tradition, you know, whether you're talking about I Got Rhythm leading to Cottontail or what song is Hot House based on? What is this thing called Love? There's a whole tradition. And anyway, there's a famous contrafact on the song we've been playing here, St. James Infirmary. And weirdly enough, it's a Halloween song, and it's about ghouls. Yeah. Ghouls. You know, you usually think of ghosts. You think of goblins, creepies, and crawlies, often together. But ghouls, they're an underrepresented part of the Halloween mythos. And so, this is the song Ghouls. It goes like this. At night, the ghouls come for your stuff. They take your stuff until they had enough. At night, the ghouls come and they will kill you if you don't watch out. Everybody sing along with this real song. At night, the ghouls will kill you and they'll take your things and they'll take you and they'll hide your body. All the ghouls will come and they'll take the things you like tiny little jewels, or also all your clothes. The ghouls, they'll take these stuff, they'll take all your stuff, and they'll never get enough, and then they'll come and stab you with a knife or something, because they're ghouls! 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 Hidey, 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 hi. Odie, 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 oh. Please, ghouls, don't hurt me. Please, ghouls, leave me alone. Oh no, it's the ghouls! Thank you very much for listening to all of our songs that were all real. We weren't making up that last one on the spot. Ghouls. Ghouls. Beware of ghouls. They steal your things and murder you. Anyway, we're going to take a short break to get the blood back to our lips and hopefully the brain also. Yeah, after that one. So keep tipping your waitstaff. You should tip them about once every 5 minutes. Just keep throwing hundreds at them. Yeah, if you're new to the country, this is how we do it. We just give all of your money to waiters and waitstaff. That's what you get for not ordering at Il Banco. Little Italian tourist joke for you there. Anyway, I'm Joe Clark, Mark Hebert, Will Russell, Zach Marks. We're Arcana. We'll be back.